Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we could do a reading vlog, and for this one it's actually going to be a bit different because my sister, who is a reader like me, is choosing the books that I read in this video. She doesn't want to be on camera though, so so for the first one I made her choose between This Woven Kingdom and Summer in the City. So for this one, I'll put like the text up. She picked Summer in the City, which I'm kind of happy because it's like short, but I've also heard good things about This Woven Kingdom, so I might read that like later in May. Yeah, this one's a short one, and it's also like really pretty. I've always seen this on like Bookstagram and stuff, like the special edition of this, or maybe like I think every edition has this. But yeah, I've heard good things about this. She said she picked this because she's like seen it on social media, and it's also a new release. So yeah, and it's also pink, which I love. If you couldn't tell. Okay, it is the next day, and I'm currently 3 chapters in. But basically, this is about well, obviously it takes place in New York City during the summer, and our female main character, Elle, is like this big movie screenwriter, and she's been having like writer's block, but she has like this screenplay due at the end of the summer, so she's basically like house sitting, or like house sitting this apartment in New York City, while she's like writing her movie. And the male main character, they like met 2 years back, like very briefly, and then she like went to LA, and now she's back in the city, and they're actually like sharing the same floor of their apartment, but they haven't like met in present time yet because I'm on chapter 4 right now. I'm actually really liking the writing. It is like very fast paced and like descriptive, and her writing kind of reminds me of like Lynn Painter's in a way, and I feel like it's just like classic romance style. I'm in Florida right now, so that's why the background might look a little bit different. But I did finish Summer in the City, and I gave it, I think I'm gonna land on a 3 stars for this. And I'll also read my Fable review because it kind of articulates like what I wanted to say and like what I think about the book. So I said, I feel like these contemporary romance books just get reused. There's always some sort of bucket list. The male main character has endless money. He proposes after only knowing her for 3 months, and etc. I would just like to read something different. Not to say her writing was bad. It was actually really good, descriptive, and fast-paced. I just feel like this trope is like so overdone. So yeah, that's what I had to say about Summer in the City. My sister, actually, I gave her the choice between Mothers and Sons and A Sea of Unspoken Things, which was Adrienne Young's new release, and she picked her book, A Sea of Unspoken Things. And I'm not really sure what this is about. I haven't even started reading it, but I know, like, I read The Unmaking of June Farrow by her, and I think I gave that like a 3.5 star. This is also short, which I'm fond of, so. So there's like been a change of plans. So you know how I gave my sister the choice to pick between A Sea of Unspoken Things and Mother and Sons. So I did start A Sea of Unspoken Things. I got like 2 chapters in. But I felt kind of bored. Like, it wasn't really catching my attention. So then I went on and I kind of soft DNF'd it. And I started Mothers and Sons. And I think I'm like 2 chapters in as well. But I think this is gonna be our next book for the vlog. I might come back to A Sea of Unspoken Things maybe like later, but I don't know right now, so. So, funny story, I'm at home. I came home today, which is June 4th, and on the plane, I continued reading Mothers and Sons, and from the previous clip you guys saw, I ended on page 81, and then I like basically fell asleep, and turns out like that book is actually due, which I'm kind of like glad about, because it wasn't like, I don't know, I feel like I'm having really bad luck with this reading vlog, but I still want to like, I guess, put it up, because I haven't posted a vlog in a long time, and we did read one book at least in this video. That book was like, I don't think it would be boring for some people, but just didn't really understand it. Basically what it's about like this son who's like an immigration lawyer, and he basically just like, that's all his like point of view is, and it was kind of just like boring. Like, I feel like it could be interesting for some other people, but for me, just like reading it on the plane, I literally like fell asleep. Like, that I don't know. And then he's like estranged from his mom because his mom is like a very religious Christian or something, and he's gay, so they don't like talk anymore. And I think the whole like premise of the story is you're trying to find out like the mystery of how they don't talk anymore. And I got up to page 81, which is like almost halfway through, so I feel like I got a good understanding to like DNF it, you know. So I feel like this vlog has just been very all over the place, because I started this like a month ago and I still haven't like finished it. I started it in Connecticut, and then went to Florida, and then I'm back here. So I mean, at least I'm just happy I finished one book. Like, honestly, I've just been in a reading slump since like Rebel Witch. But I feel like that happens when you have like 5 stars. Like, you compare every other book to that, and I don't know, I've just been not finishing a lot of books, which is not usually like my case, which is kind of annoying, but I just want to find a book that like I can get through. And like Summer in the City, I did give it a 3 star, but like it was like a frou-frou romance. Like, it wasn't a lot of brain power, and the A Sea of Unspoken Things and Mother and Sons, like, for A Sea of Unspoken Things, I was just not interested, and then Mothers and Sons I just didn't understand any of what was going on. And I tried to, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like pushing through, so. Yeah, I think this is the end of this vlog. I don't think I'm gonna try to read another book. I have to finish The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings, which I was planning to finish in May and add that in my May wrap up, but I had to leave for Florida, and I didn't want to bring like a book that I own, so I only brought like library books. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you at least got some enjoyment out of this video. I know it was a lot. And yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.